Hello guys, thank you for stopping by in AyahAffan Gaming. Today we are going to talk about installing Windows at Steam Deck. So we know that we are working with Windows a lot. So we work with Spreadsheet, Word, or everything in Windows basically. Sometimes we work with Mac or Linux maybe, but for a gaming, we very often using Windows instead of other operating system. And talking about playing games in Steam Deck, we have to remember that they are completely rely on Proton, a compatibility layer to run Windows-based game on Linux. So that's why not every Steam game is actually playable or verified in Steam Deck. That's the main reason I'm installing Windows on my Steam Deck to make sure that there will be more games to be able to play on my Steam Deck. So that's been said, let's carry on with installing Windows on Steam Deck. Firstly, we are going to need a Windows PC and then this micro SD card and something like this, a card reader to make the SD card readable at Windows. Firstly, just Google Windows Media Creation Tool and then go to this website. We are going to download the Windows 10. I suggest we install Windows 10 instead of Windows 11 because firstly it's stable and secondly it works fine in Steam Deck, and then we can upgrade to 11 if we need to at some point. And then go to Google again to Steam Deck drivers and then go to this link, Steam Deck Windows resources. There are 1 2 3 4 5 6 link we need to download. Downloading this file takes no time, it's very quick, except probably the APU driver is quite a big. And after we finish downloading, extract every one of them, extract 6 driver of them one by one, and remember the places where we put the extraction files. And then for easy organization and installation later, move 6 of them into one folder. We can call it a Steam Deck driver Windows, for instance. And then that's it, yeah. Next, we run the media creation tool to download Windows ISO. So run it and then create international media and then select the language or edition or whatever it is, and then choose the ISO file instead of USB flash drive. Next, and then put the location when we download it. I put in the download section, and then yeah, it's downloading the files necessary to run Windows installation. Meanwhile, we can download the Steam Deck controller driver. Just Google SWICD Steam Deck and then go to this GitHub website. Scroll down to this section, Steam Deck Windows controller driver, and the installation. There will be 1 2 3 links. So 3 links, it is the most necessary, the most important one. So the VGem bus driver, and then Microsoft Visual C++, and then the SWICD. Firstly, the VGem, go to this section and download this assets. And the second one is the SWICD. Go to this version. In my version is 0.33. So go to the assets and download that. And move the 3 downloaded files into the Steam Deck driver folder, just like that. And last one, we need to download this Rufus for create bootable USB media. So go to this section, go to download, and then yeah, this program is necessary to make our USB flash drive bootable. And then after some minutes, maybe an hour or 30 minutes, we can get this ISO Windows ready. So that's it, just close it. And then let me turn off this background. So after everything's ready, we go to this download section and we can delete this file. We don't need them anymore. And we have this Steam Deck driver folder. We need to organize this file, so let's make this firstly APU driver folder, and then we put the read something Windows folder into them. And then second one, we can make a, let's say, audio driver, and then we put the CS3 and now something folder into them. And then the third one, we can make the Bluetooth driver and then put the RTB in folder into them. And then last one, the controller drivers, not last one, the controller driver. And then, but firstly, we arrange this file, we rename it so we can make it in order. Firstly, the file jam bus, second one, this the VC something, and third one is SWICD, like that, and then put them into the controller driver. Alright, so the last one is the SD card driver. We put the B hub into this folder, and last, this is the real last one, is the Wi-Fi driver. We put the RTLW something into this Wi-Fi. So that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 folder we can work with, and with the control driver is consists of 3 files. And finally, we run this Rufus. We need this to install our installation media into our micro SD card. So firstly, make sure the device is selected into our micro SD card, just like this. In my case, 256 gigabytes. For the boot file, we choose the Windows ISO as we download it. Put image option to Windows to go, and then partition sim to GPT, and that's it. And then choose the Windows version. I choose the Windows 10 Home. And then for this part, don't forget to check the prevent Windows to go from accessing internal disk. This to prevent Windows to making mess with our Steam Deck's internal SSDs. So that's it. Just click OK and then wait for the process to finish. So finally, after status ready, just like this, we can it is finished, means it is finished, and we can close it. And then finally, we need to copy the Steam Deck drivers into the root of our micro SD cards installation media, just like this. Yeah, this is one of the most important things. So we will make sure that when the Windows is ready installed, we can go to the C folder where the Windows is installed, and we can find this Steam Deck driver, and then we can start the installation of the Windows driver on the new Windows in Steam Deck. That's it. After everything is ready, then our installation media and the Windows driver is ready. We can eject this USB drive and we can go to our Steam Deck for installation. So here we are in our Steam Deck. Make sure we shut down it completely. Just select shutdown and then shut down it completely. And finally, put in our micro SD card with Windows installation media into our Steam Deck. And then power up Steam Deck by pressing and hold the volume down button, and then press the power button once until it beeps, and then release, and it will go into this boot manager. And we can choose the AFI STMMC as our booting drive, and it will go into our Windows installation process. Wait a moment, and then the screen will be rotated to the left, something like this, and then we go into this blue installation screen like this. At some point it will be asking about connect to network. Just choose the I don't have internet, like that, and then continue with limited setup. It's okay, just like that for now. And then just continue setting up everything, just a normal installation of Windows, username, password, and everything. Make sure you choose whatever you want to the Windows to be, just like that. And then after a moment, Windows will be ready. So firstly, we want to rotate our display to be like a normal landscape. So press and hold at the desktop like that, and then go to display setting, and then revert it to like a horizontal one, just like that. Actually, it's easier to working with the mouse, but I want to show you how we operate this with our trackpad there, touchpad. It's completely doable. To install Windows driver, we go to C and then Steam Deck driver, just as we prepared before, and then we install one by one, just like this. Firstly, we can install the Wi-Fi. Go to install.bat file and then run it, just like that. And after some time, let's go to the audio driver. There are two folders. Go to C1 something first, and then left click, and then right click, and then click the install at this dot setup information files. And then next one is this folder, the same one. Right click and then click the install. Alright, then carry on with installation other driver. We can do the Bluetooth, and then find this file and then run it, just like that. Just wait a moment until the installation is completed. Alright, it's completed, and then we can carry on to other folder, to SD card maybe. We can run SD card, and then go to this folder, setup, and run it. It takes in no time in installing all of this driver. Alright, just click next, and then wait for the process. It will be not so much. For now, don't restart it, just carry on with other driver first. So finally, last one is the most important driver, is the APU driver. So let's start installing it. So after the AMD installation is finished, so basically the main driver is finished. So at this point, we can install the Steam client, run Steam, and run the Steam game without the installation of other driver, the controller driver. But because we have other non-Steam library, for example Epic Games or others, then we need to install this controller driver to make sure the controller is working fine. So we run this, firstly the gem something, this one, we install it. That's number one. Just next, and everything will be okay. Just hit the next, and everything according to this installation process. And second one is the Microsoft Visual CC something, this one. So run it. It's very quick and easy, just run it. It will take seconds to finish. And then the last one is the SWICD, this one. We need to install this at the last one, so in order, just like we prepared before. Installation will be takes very quick, just like that. So just like that, it's finished. So everything is ready. We can restart to make sure the Windows running our drivers successfully. So alright, just like that, we finished installing Windows to our Steam Deck. So after this, just log into our Windows, and then we can start installing whatever we need to install in our Windows. We can start installing Steam client, Epic Games, and everything. And in my case, I need to install Office so I can work with my Steam Deck wherever I go. and I can swap between working and playing at any time very easily. Alright, that's for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps. Thank you. Take care. See ya.